Good, everybody, back here with another video on my channel, Jake Snipes. We got NBA Wednesday coming up. We got one game, Spurs and the Thunder. Can't wait for game two. We all seen how excited game one was. But tonight, Knicks and the Cavaliers game was on, and I cannot believe Cleveland blew that game. They need one on the road to win the series, and that was their chance to take home court advantage. Still game one, they had it. I think the Knicks are down by a total of 22 points, and they still came back to win in overtime. Yeah, crazy game. Our picks, we did go 3-1. We were 3 points away, three OG points away from going 4-0. He only had 13 points. We needed 16. He shot 2 for 9 from the field, 1 for 6 from the three. If he knocks one more down, we're cash money. But obviously, he wasn't in any type of rhythm. The Knicks looked somewhat flat. I don't know if that 9-game break that they had between the last series kind of killed their momentum or what, but they just looked like they weren't ready. Somehow they still pulled it off. I mean, Cleveland, like I said, they gave that game away. Karl Anthony Towns, he got 5 assists, exactly what we needed. Mikal Bridges got 18. And we needed the Knicks to win by 7, and they won by 11. So 3-1. We love to see 4-0, but we're going to go 4-0 for game 2 tomorrow. Don't mind my screen right here. I know it says last picks 4-0, 70% hit rate. I forgot to update it before I started the video. So that's not including to the picks that just happened, but I'll fix it for the next video. But like I said, 3-1 today. We're going to go 4-0 tomorrow. There were so many lines that I liked for tomorrow that I narrowed it down to my favorite 4, but I easily could have went 7 or 8 if I wanted to chase. But excuse me. So our first pick is Dylan Harper, 3.5 rebounds. I cannot believe this line didn't adjust since he got 11 last game. They're keeping it at 3.5. It did bounce to 4.5 for a second, but now it's back at 3.5. And I mean, you could put your house on this. I don't know why this line hasn't moved. He's averaging 7.5 in the last 5 games. And like I said, he had 11 last game. Now he did get a bigger role because De'Aaron Fox didn't play, obviously, and he's listed questionable. But I mean, he's still getting it through all these games that De'Aaron Fox did play in. This line is just way too low, and he's too good of a rebounding guard. This one was the easy one to keep. Like I said, I was battling. There's so many other lines I liked. I like Chet Holmgren unders on his points. I like Stephon Castle over on his points and assists. I was even considering AJ Mitchell points under again from our last video, but they adjusted his line all the way down to 10.5. And I know he only had 4 last game, but he could get 10.5 as long as the coach shortens the rotation a little bit, which I think he needs to do. We'll see what game plan they have, but there were so many bets that I wanted to take from, but I chose these 4 because the data just supports them the best. Second pick, Julian Champagnie, over 4.5 rebounds. He's also a great rebounder. He gets a lot behind Wemby. I know Wemby had like 20 something, but he got 9 last game too, and that was with Dylan Harper getting 11. So just an overall great rebounding team. He's averaging 7 as well in the last 5 games. Also, OKC is ranked 20th in the regular season in rebounds allowed, so a favorable matchup for us. His line is also just way too low. He's playing 31 minutes, getting 11 rebound chances in the last 5 games. So we love that. And this is going to be our second pick. Our third pick, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, under 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So we took this line on game 1, but it was at 41.5, but it still hit. You see here, he got right at 39, but that was with a double overtime. I don't know if it's going to go double overtime again. It possibly could. I wouldn't bet on it, but you just never know. I don't think he's going to get this close again. The 12 assists is what was surprising. They did shoot good. I mean, Caruso had like 8 threes. I don't think that's going to happen again. I expect his assist numbers to go down, but I expect his shooting to stay the same. He didn't shoot very well, and I think it's going to be the same case. 7 for 23 last game. In the last 5 games, he's only shooting 43% from the field and 32% from the 3, and only 81% from free throw, which is, these numbers are low for him. Like I said, what makes SGA great is his efficiency. He doesn't miss a whole lot, but now that he is, you see what he looks like, especially against a tough matchup like Spurs. You see 8th in points allowed, 8th in rebounds allowed, 12th in assists allowed. So I love this under. If he scares you and you think he's going to pop off, you don't have to take it. I just don't think he's capable of it against this Spurs team. They're just playing too well on defense. That's going to be our third pick. Before I share my pick with you guys, I want to remind everybody to sign up for better using my promo code SNIPES. Using my promo code will give you 2 no sweat entries up to $200 in bonus cash. So up to $100 per entry will give you 2 free swings at it. Either you win or you get all your money back. You don't lose in this situation. Take advantage of the offer. There's a bunch of free picks in there. There's profit boosts. There's multipliers. A lot going on in the Better app. I'll have the link down below in the description. Sign up for Better using my promo code SNIPES, and good luck. Now the last pick, I'm going to take Victor Wembanyama over 24.5 points. Now I'm not sure why this line hasn't adjusted for game 1. This is exactly what it was for game 1. Excuse me. And obviously we've seen what he did. He dropped 41. So I'm not sure why this line hasn't gone up at all. It should be like 30. But as long as it stays like this, we're going to keep it. I know he's only averaging 26 on the last 5. But, I mean, this is the game where he got ejected for elbowing Naz Reid. And this game was just a blowout. He didn't really need a score. But when he has to, he comes through. And he just wants to be known as the best player in the league. And a lot of people right now have, different opinions. Jokic, Luka. But right now, Shea's back-to-back MVP. Can't take nothing from him. He wants to send a message to say that I'm here and this is now my league. And also, he has some weird rivalry going on with Chet. That stems back way before they were both pros. I'm not sure what it stems from, why he has this animosity towards him, but he can't stand him. So he just has no choice but to pop off. And whenever he plays against OKC, he wants to send a message. I think he could easily get 40 again tomorrow. 24.5 is just way too low. So this is going to be my 4th pick. If you don't like this data, the 26 in the last 5 scares you, don't take it. But I would bet, even if the line was 29.5, I would take it. He's going to have another amazing game. And there's just nothing the Thunder could do with him. So that's going to be my last pick. Victor, Shea, Julian Champagnie, Dylan Harper. And I think we're going to go 4-0. Back like we did against game 1. Hopefully it's another great, amazing, historical game like it was. I'm excited to watch it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.